Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see today, we're going to be looking at this cool Boy Scout knife here made by Remington. And this is a response to OPA tag from Warthog. And that's way back Wednesday. So usually I don't participate in that because all my knives are way back. Almost all of them are. But I thought I would do it today to support Warthog. He's recovering from an illness, and we just wish him the best. And great channel. If you've never gone to his channel, check it out. And if you'd like to see more about this knife here and hear more about it, a little bit about its history, go ahead and check out the video. Okay guys, welcome back to the Fortified Castle, and I want to say hi to all of my viewers. Bonjour, privet, guten tag, hola, and ciao to my foreign viewers, and also konnichiwa, because I have some Japanese viewers now. And let's look at this knife right here, and it is your standard Boy Scout knife. It's 3 3/4 inches long. It is made by Remington, and you can see the official Boy Scout emblem right there. Be prepared. I think you can see that. I'm half blind, so it's hard to tell what you guys can see, what you can't. Beautiful jigged bone on that. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? Brass pins and nickel silver pins and liners, nickel silver shield, bolsters, and brass liners and divider. Check out the divider. So you can see it's milled, right? Do you see that? It has milling on the divider. And as I look through the collector information, I don't find any reference to that in regards to this model number. So that's pretty interesting. And you have your standard blades, and so you have a large spear point blade here. You can see the Remington, script Remington in the circle, made in USA. That tang stamp puts this knife at 1933 to 1935. You have a standard cap lifter screwdriver. You have a standard can opener. This is the two-piece can opener, and so you can see that Remington came out with a two-piece model. There's a little line there. You can actually see where it's been pieced, and I can see the rivets. I don't know whether you can. And you would think that would be not as sturdy, but collectors say it actually works better and is stronger than a single piece. So I'll have to take their word on that. And then on the back here, you've got the standard leather punch. And just a word on this leather punch. You can see where it's dark inside there. That's kind of common when you look at these punches that have this design where it's milled out here to create kind of the circle right there. And I used to think that was real, dark patina. But I got a mint utility knife, and it is frosted there. And you can clearly feel and see the frosting. And so these things were frosted, and that's just amazing to me. Look at that bone on the other side. Darker. Look at the condition of it. So if this is 1935, you're talking 88 years old. And look at that. What a fantastic example. All Remington Boy Scout knives had a bail. This one is missing, so the bail has come off on this knife. but all of them had a bail. So let's look at this blade again. Really nice condition. You still have a lot of blade geometry there, so there's some wear to it, but it's not really bad at all. It's pristine. Really great. Usually on the back side here, you would have the retail model number, which was RS3333. So there's actually 3 different numbers collectors use on these knives. The one I gave you is like the retail model number. It's what's printed on these knives. There's a tracking number used by Boy Scouts of America. That number is BSA 1496. And Remington had a tracking number. Look at the transitions there. Just perfect. You see that? Fantastic. And the Remington tracking number was REM C4, and then they used a letter. And so they started making these knives in 1923, and they stopped in 1940 when they were sold to POW. And so the letters go from A, from the first model, which would be REM C4A, and all the way up to REM C4M, as in Mike. And this model number right here is REM C4I, as in indigo. And it's characterized by straight bolsters. There, some models had threads in them, and there's no threads in these bolsters. This model had the wide spear point blade. Some models have a skinny blade. This model had a reduced size can opener, so it's still pretty big, but some models they're really big, and the screwdriver portion is wider. And then some models had single monolithic can openers, and then some models had this 2-piece can opener. And some of the can openers have a horizontal tab, so when that's done, you can see the tab goes across. Because it's horizontal, you can get up underneath it easily. It's very easy to open, and there's no need for a notch. So some models have a tab, vertical tab, and there's a notch here. And that's why the notch is there, to make it easy to open with that vertical tab. So this model number I was made from 1933 to 1939. And it's the tank stamp that identifies this model as being 1933 to 1935. Anyhow, that's my Way Back Wednesday. Just a shout out to Warhog there. Go check him out. He's got a good channel. And really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel. Thanks again.